So anyway, so I thought it's a new year, and let me try a new ink color, which I think would be kind of cool. I normally always use the Mont Blanc, but this is like a nice little color over here, just to change color for the year, you know, that's all. But one of the nice things about using fountain pen and ink is, you know, just to keep things exciting, you can just keep changing the ink, so that way it's kind of cool, it's kind of nice. Oh, I just realized that I actually have ink in here, so I need to get rid of this ink back into the Mont Blanc and then change the ink over here. So alright, so let me just go and get my Mont Blanc, so that way I can. So this is the Mont Blanc that I normally always use. It's really really cool. The ink color is very nice, very pleasant. But this guy, the royal blue, is actually blue black, like it goes leaning towards black, whereas this guy, the Parker one, it's more blue, not exactly blue black, but you know what, as you can see, if you can, I don't know if you can see the color, but that one, that's the shade of it there, and then this guy's, the shade of it is right over here, so it's a little bit more deeper, but it's really nice. I like it. But now this time I'm trying to go for a little bit of more on the blue side, just to give it a little bit of you know, like a little change in the writing, the look of the writing. So let me just, you know, put this ink back over here. There you go. Let me close it back. Ooh, it's brand new. Oh, there you go. As you can see, this is totally brand new, and the idea is not to get it dirty, which is kind of hard to do, but you try your best. Always have a tissue paper, by the way, so that way accidents, you have it right there. When you're changing the ink, what you do is you fill it in, and you need to flush it out at least 2-3 times, so that way all the ink is clear inside here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm sorry, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the ink out, and you know, just a couple of times is perfectly fine. Doesn't have to be 3 times, but the idea is you totally clear the ink in the entire system, and then you go in for your full, you know, blue ink right now. So now the Parker ink is in the pen. Ooh, I'm looking forward to writing something. Okay, so all the ink is now in here. Then you take the tissue very carefully. This whole thing is like a ritual, so when you do it, you can't do it fast, otherwise you're going to end up messing up your entire table and dropping ink all over the place and stuff like that. So when you do it in, you know, it's like meditation in a way. It's like, you know, it is meditation in a way, because you have to really do it. Okay, so there you go. Let me put this one side. Let me put my ink one side. Let me put this Parker one also on one side. Okay, so now I have my this is a Sailor pen. It's quite a few years old, by the way, and I bought it in New York. And of course now I'm going to write in my journal. I got myself a new journal. This is not exactly January 1, but still I got a beautiful, nice journal. And of course this is the brand new book, and I always start my book with the date and the cost of it. Oh my god, how much did I pay? I think I paid $3 for this. Yeah, $3 for that. So I'm going to write today's date over here using my new ink, which is kind of cool. All right, so today is January the 6th. So I'm going to write January 6, 2023. No, 2024. All right, I'm correct. January 6, 2024. And I bought this for $3. I always like to put the price. There you go. It's nice when you're starting a book, you always do that, so that way you know when you started it. And it's just a nice way of record keeping, actually. And whenever you write anything, you should always date it. And one thing is there, that when you are writing, you should also write the desk. Like this is my home desk, so I'm going to write home desk. If it was like my office, I would write my office. If my studio, I write my studio. So that way you know the date, and you also know where were you when you wrote it. including the time if you can. I mean, you don't really need to go into the time, but if you do that, it just adds another beautiful touch to it. But anyway, so here you go. So as you can see, the ink, I don't know if you guys can see. Wait, let me put it near the camera. Right now I'm using the Sony ZV1, which is a beautiful handy camera. I have another camera, but I'm just using the Sony right now, so that way it's very easy to set up. And there you go. That's the color. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it's totally gorgeous. It's just beautiful blue. All right, thank you for joining me for this little vlog. It's moments of life that's important. So please, whenever you're doing a video, don't think that anything you do is of no significance. It is, because it's part of your life, and that's important. All right, thank you very much, guys. And of course, I'm going to go and start writing some cool stuff in my book, because I'm eager for that. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.